feel to have Justin back out there practicing today?
Great. It felt like the music should be playing. I even thought I thought I heard music. Voices of Angels, maybe. It felt great. It felt great. Yeah.
How much of just a morale boost or excitement is that for the entire team?
I was excited. I think they would be excited too. I don't know if they heard the Angels singing like I did, but they might have.
How do you look?
Good, really good. Looked great, capital G, like no drop off, pinpoint accuracy, and looked really good.
Just the offense in general, watching a practice like today, do you obviously you guys weren't panicking at any point, but do you get a little bit of confidence when you see it back together with 10 in there? Obviously no 11 on 11 reps, but in the 7-on-7 periods?
Yeah, there's been so many good things. The game Saturday, there was a lot of good offensively. I mean, tough to pinpoint all of them because there was quite a few. I thought I saw real growth, and then even there was a real sense of urgency. It was much more competitive and good in so many ways. I know I was trying to articulate that after the game, but really after seeing the tape, it was what I thought it was. I just wasn't saying it quite as articulately. That we need to keep growing. We need to keep building, and in the detail, in the focus, just the finer things, the finer points. I mean, real disciplined football. I mean that disciplined football that really is defined. Can you do what you're capable of doing repeatedly? Can you repeatedly do what you are capable of doing down after down, every time, every play, every day? And so that's where I see our growth coming from going forward. And today was really good too. I mean, it was just a real good practice, real focused practice. Receivers really that position blossoming, in my opinion. And it's a productive practice. It just seems like it flies by. I mean, that was a 2 hour and some change practice that it felt like it just flew by. So it's usually when it's productive.
You mentioned the receivers, Simi Foke, as both receiver and also making plays on special teams. Where does he fit in for you guys right now?
Competitors are welcome. And he showed up again today. He showed up big in the game. I think he's redefining himself, his game. Really more physical. And doing the things that he needs to do the competitors do to contribute to the team. I feel like he really belongs, and now he's starting to separate himself too, which is great. You see that continuing. You predict that will continue. Good things from Simi.
Do you sort of see that as a good problem? You sort of start crunching the numbers here on 53 guys you can keep at receiver, usually 6. You have feels like 7 guys there right now. Do you see that as a good problem? And sort of how do you sort of manage that when you have a number of players at one position that you feel like are worthy?
Competitors welcome. If that's the best players. I said it before. Who's gonna start? The best players. How do you know who the best players are? They play the best. Who's gonna make the 53? The best players. How do you know who the best 53 are? They play the best. We're going through it. It's fun, and And Joe Ortiz it's so cool because it's every guy. It's every guy in the 90, every guy in the 53, every guy just always has that eye out to make every spot, put competitors in the position where they thrive. You seek it, you want it. If you don't have it, you try to go find it. And Joe's doing an incredible job of that. Two guys today that were good. Back in. Okay, here comes the competitive waters. Get warmer and warmer. No, never. I would never look at that as a problem. That's what you're going for. I got. The numbers in the head. It's like, how many guys do we have that we can truly count on? And now, how many more we can get? And that's what this week is for. This week of practice and in this game, we're going to put guys in a position to show it. You're a good player, or you're tough. Here's an opportunity to show that toughness. You're fast, go show how fast you are. You're smart, go show how smart you are as a player. And I get excited. The little hairs on my arms stand up thinking about what this week is like.
So you feel like you could keep 7 receivers?
Possible. That's not out of the question of the realm of possibility. If 7 were if 7 were our best guys, sure, it's possible. As they say in the courts of law, in Judge Judy's court, yeah, it's possible, yeah.
JT Woods at corner.
Yeah.
You saw him there last week. Played majority there, or almost all there in the game. Outside corner today. What do you like about him there? And is that like a permanent move for him from safety?
It could be. He's tall, he's long, he's athletic, he's fast, he's got makeup speed, but if there's versatility there, if he could play corner and safety, then that's a good thing. So yeah, that's the thinking. Covers guys,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I thought you were finished. Going back to Justin for a second, are there any?
That's what he does best. Let's see him there doing that.
Do you think that's what he does?
I don't know. We'll see. We're going to see, right? We'll just. But given a long, athletic, fast guy with coverage skills, and why would you not try that? Sorry.
Well, I want you to finish your train of thought. Going back to Justin, do you foresee any obstacles to him starting, or is this going to be like a day-by-day kind of thing when you get to September 8th?
As far as the
Just in getting back, he's been out for 2 solid weeks, jumping back in, picking things up again.
Yeah, I don't know. You just asked me how it felt to see him out there today. Gave you the honest answer, and I think I am qualified to, tell you how to made me feel to see him out there and how he looked playing quarterback. But when you start going into the, those other realms of medical questions, I don't.
I'm more just in getting his sharpness back, throwing the ball.
He looked sharp today. Today, it looked really sharp. Yeah, I can tell you that.
With Derwin, it's kind of been in and out, but we haven't asked you about him specifically. Is he working through something?
Yes, Derwin's working through something. So is Joey.
Okay.
Yeah.
Derwin was out, and then he came back for practice, and then now he's back out. So was there a change in status at any point, or was that sort of part of the plan for him?
Yeah, just that's what I can really relay. I mean, I don't want to screw up the relay. I mean, there's a man that is, he's a
All right,
professional.
I'll ask Josh.
Public relations,
And just with Quentin, I know we talked about him on Saturday. Obviously,
Yeah.
some bright spots in that game.
Yeah.
Today's practice, he has the drop that leads to the interception there. How do you sort of evaluate, and just speaking generally, how do you evaluate development when there's always going to be, obviously steps forward and steps back along the way? How do you sort of look at the specific things that are happening, but also take, a broader view over how like a player is developing over maybe a longer period of time?
I mean, you're seeing the training, you're seeing the practice, you're seeing the you're seeing the development as it goes. I mean, it'd be like watching the Olympians, we all just see the finished product, and it's glorious and it's unbelievable and it's scrutinizing, some of their practices or training, would be, something that we didn't see, we didn't watch. So, I just, see the gains, see the improvement and everything's even the coming games. Our learning experience. That game Saturday was a learning experience, and I thought he really did well. Really acquitted himself well. Was raging off the ball. Did you see the routes today where he was just raging off the ball, blowing by people? Getting separation. That's what you asked me what I evaluate. Yeah, for a receiver specifically, it's getting off the ball. Can they get off the ball? Can they release off the line of scrimmage? And then the next is, can they get separation? Then can they increase separation? Can they get to the spot and the right spot and then make the catch? And then after the catch, be able to go and run with it. Those are the things that any receiver is evaluated on. So just, but there's times it really looks real and like it's supposed to, and we just keep building. So far so good.
Foster,
So far so really good with Q. In my mind.
With Foster Sorrell, we saw him working in at guard with the first team O-line today. He's been getting some guard work. Just what have you disliked about what he's shown you at guard, since he sort of made that transition a couple of weeks ago?
Yeah, what I really like about Foster is the versatility. It allows us to, he can play guard, tackle. Allows us to move the other pieces. Very versatile player. He's got to cut down on the penalties. That's what he needs to do. He needs to play with lower pad level. His punch, trust that, and still working. Still not quite the finished product there, but got hope that he, for him and everybody at this stage, that they just keep building and growing and working at it.